Alright boys, it is currently Tuesday of the third week of 2024, and why do I film myself every single week? I want to see how I improve my life. I want to document it, and I want to keep a log on it, but I also want to provide value for you. I want to be a guinea pig every single week. I want to try to improve my life, and I want to document it so that other people can see it and they can try for themselves. They can see and choose what I did, and they can try to improve their life with that information and that knowledge. That is my primary goal. But why am I filming on Tuesday? I'm a bit ashamed of myself to say it, but yesterday my body and mind were feeling so tired. I could not focus, I couldn't do anything. I was feeling tired all afternoon. I couldn't do anything. I was so tired, I was so gassed. There was nothing, I think, that I could have done other than lie down. And that's what I did for the whole evening. I lie down, and I'm not proud to say, but I did play some video games for 2 hours, and then I spent the rest of the night watching a TV show. And those are two things that I said I would not do in 2024. In a way, I'm not proud of myself. I'm a bit ashamed to say it, but I treat it like a deliberate rest. My body could not continue anymore. So I had to take a pause, a deliberate rest. I'm ashamed of the activities that I chose for my deliberate rest. I'm not ashamed of my deliberate rest. There's a nuance that you have to understand and that you have to apply to your life as well. Resting is really important. Listening to your body is really important. Not pushing past your limit, your actual limit, is really important. That is called deliberate resting, and that is important. You need to rest so that the next day you come even stronger. That is an important part of being efficient and a hard worker. But you have to choose your deliberate rest carefully, and I did not do that yesterday. I played video games and I watched a TV show. That is not acceptable. Deliberate rest. I should have laid down, took a nap, meditated, journaled, watch my wall, anything, think, anything, go on a walk, anything but distracting myself. And that is what I did yesterday. I distracted myself with cheap dopamines. And I'm not proud of that. But I'm not ashamed of my deliberate rest, because when I woke up this morning, my recovery was at 97%, and my HRV was something like 24% higher than my normal HRV. So I was fully rested. My rest from yesterday was not in vain. And that's what you have to understand. Resting is as important as working hard. And you have to rest sometimes, just like I did yesterday. But choose your activities carefully. And I didn't do that yesterday, and I'm a bit ashamed of myself for that. That is also the reason why I am filming on Tuesday instead of Monday. That is because I was so tired last night. I could not record anything. I would rather wait a day than record on Tuesday and be energetic and have the energy to be myself on camera. I'd rather do that. But that leads me to the second point I want to make. And yesterday I woke up so tired, and throughout the day I kept pushing and it was too much. I was so tired and I did not listen to my body. So that is what I want to prioritize this week. I want to make sure my sleep is right. I know it's the third week in a row that I'm prioritizing sleep and talking about improving my sleep, but sleep is a foundation. It's the number one pillar of everything. If you don't have good sleep, the rest is ruined. Your work is ruined, your health is ruined, your gym is ruined, everything is ruined. Your mind is not as sharp, everything is affected by sleep. And that is exactly why I want to perfect my sleep in the first weeks of 2024, so that all the weeks following, I will be as efficient as possible. So this week I want to make my body less tired. Tomorrow I want to go to bed earlier and see if I'm having a sleep debt somewhere that I did not take into consideration yet. I'm not sure, but I will try a lot of things and see how they improve my sleep and if I'm feeling less tired, more tired. But what I tried last week, and I'm going to give a quick recap, is I moved my sleep schedule an hour earlier. I eat earlier, 3 hours before sleeping. I go in the shower an hour and a half before sleeping. I take my supplements an hour before sleeping. I moved all of my night routine earlier. And I also, 1 hour before sleeping, I read a book. I take the time, I read a book. It really calms me. And since I've been doing that, my HRV has improved by 10 and 15 points. 10 and 50 whole points. I have a low HRV. I've had a low HRV for a long time. Ever since I got my band, I've had an HRV in the 30s. But ever since I started doing that routine, my HRV has been in the 40s. And yesterday, this morning it's at 57. I was fully rested yesterday after I did my deliberate rest. So today I woke up with a 57 HRV. And I'm trying to slowly build that up. So that is why this week I want to prioritize my sleep debt. I want to go to sleep. I want to fall asleep, and I want to wake up rested naturally by myself. That's the goal. The goal is to go to bed fully, naturally tired from your day of work, and then sleeping enough so that the next morning you wake up naturally without an alarm. That's the goal for this week. It is currently Sunday of the third week of 2024, and like I said at the beginning of the week, this week I worked on my sleep. Once again, I worked on my sleep and my productivity. And what I did not talk about last week was my implementation of physiological psi. And what I did those 4 to 5 times a day. So in the morning, at noon, and in the evening, as much as I could. Whenever I would remember them, as much as I could, I did them. And if you do not know what they are, just write it on Google, physiological psi. It's really simple. It's you take a big inhale, and then when your lungs, you feel that they are full, you take a small inhale, just a little bit more to fill them, and then you slowly exhale through the mouth. What it does is it calms everything. You're so much more calm after that. And I did that 4 to 5 times a day, and I still did that this week. And it really, really helped me being more calmer throughout the day. So I did that for my sleep, and it really helped once again. And I found that it affected my productivity because I would sleep more, I'm more calmer, my mind is not racing, and I'm not having those thoughts. So I worked this week, I read, I edited my videos, I planned for my week. Everything this week was productive. And on top of that, I did not waste my time on pointless distractions. At the beginning of the year, I said that I would stop 5 habits. Those habits were social media, video games, porn, movies, and there's the last one that I'm forgetting, and it's alcohol. And so far, I have not done any of those 5 habits. And I'm very proud for that. I deleted social media from my phone. And so far, I've not went there on my computers. So it really helped my productivity that I completely deleted them, and the other 4, I'm not touching them. And with all that time, all that extra time, I have more time to work on what matters for me, what gives me fulfillment and what gives me pleasure. I have more time to plan stuff, I have more time to edit videos, I have more time to film videos, I have more time to think, and I have more time to read. I have more time to do everything. When you get rid of those bad habits, your schedule frees up and you have more time to do not what you think you want, because you think you want relaxation, you want enjoying alcohol, porn, everything. You think you want those, but you actually do not. There's a study that shows that people were happier while they were working, not when they were relaxing. So everyone thinks, I'm happier when I relax. That's not true. You are happier when you're working on something that you are interested in. If you do not like your work, you will be miserable. But if you like your work, if you like what you're doing, if you find it meaningful and purposeful, you will be a lot happier than doing those relaxing habits.